Welcome back to the stream and to Killer Frequency. We were about done. But maybe not. Maybe there's more to it than we think. I think that's the good save.
Is lit up, but before I get to our next caller, I just want to say things are looking up. It's almost over, but for now, let's bring in our next caller.
Things are looking up? What do you mean? Like half the people got killed tonight.
Hit the button. We have a caller.
Yes, I know. Please, let me get back into the groove of things. Alright.
Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash.
Hello, Forrest. This is John Hedges. I'm here with Casey. I wanted to give you an update on Jason.
John! Is he gonna be okay?
He's a fighter. He'll be fine. We've got him stabilized and resting in a bed. We're preparing to move him to the hospital.
Thank you so much. If you hadn't been there, then... God, I don't even want to think about what would have happened.
Of course, Casey. We're just happy he's okay.
John, Casey, you two did all the work. Tell Jason to get well soon from us, whenever he's up for it.
Well, why don't you tell him yourself?
Is this Forrest?
It is. I hope you're feeling better now.
It's good to hear you, Jason. How are you?
Oh, well, you know, I've got a hole in my stomach, and there's a knife in my leg, but John gave me something to take the edge off. So, I might feel even better than either of you.
Take it easy until you get to St. Gabriel's.
I will. But, before that, I needed to call you. I'm guessing the Whistling Man is still out there?
Yes, the Whistling Man's still out there. Why do you ask? You know something about the Whistling Man, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Can we talk about what happened earlier?
Go for it.
We spoke to Roller Ricky not long after you were attacked.
You spoke to Ricky? Was he... Is he alright?
He is now. I mean, he was attacked earlier, but this call came after.
Hey, guys, I'm really sorry, but there's a call on the other line. I just need to make sure we don't have another situation brewing. You fill Jason in on what happened. I'll be right back.
Sure, Peggy. Sorry, Jason. Where was I? Yep. Ricky's fine. You don't need to worry about him.
That's a relief.
He told us about George.
Sounds like everything's finally coming out now. It's been tough to hold it all in.
Sounds like you've been holding back about something awful, Jason.
I'm part of the reason my best friend is dead, Forrest. And the few who knew about it said if I ever said anything, I'd find myself in jail. For a long time. It was hell. And then the town just moved on. Like he'd never existed.
What happened that night?
I went along with the stupid prank, that's what. Whistling night. Some of the guys on the football team had an idea for a way we could haze the newcomers. We decided to plan a party in the woods and have the Whistling Man crash it. It was stupid. We each had a role. I was the stabbed friend. At the party that night, I left the group for a second. Met our Whistling Man. Pretended to get stabbed in front of everyone. Started an almighty panic, those screams. That was the last time I saw or heard George alive.
How did George die, Jason?
I don't know. I was playing dead. But when I heard her scream...
Ricky mentioned a girl named Bean. Is that who you mean?
Bean? Oh, yeah. I guess George did call her that. Yeah. He called her Bean. I heard her again tonight, Forrest.
Call her.
Her name was...
What? What happened? Are we still on air?
No, we're not. Seems like the power is completely gone.
How
There you
do we
go.
get it back on?
I don't,
By going outside and getting killed.
generator down in the basement. Reggie picked it up a while ago in case we ever needed to do an emergency broadcast.
An emergency broadcast?
Emergency? You know, nuclear war, alien attack, broadcasting a serial killer's location to the cops so we can end this nightmare.
Fair point.
It's in the storage area, in the far back corner, up on the wall. You might have spotted it earlier when you were digging around for all those tapes. It'll have a big red button. Just press that. I'll see you when you're back.
Well, but you know what that means, Becky, right? Like, power doesn't go out like this when there's a killer on the loose that we're trying to catch. And, you know, just like that, we have no power. So, it was nice knowing you. Alright, so we have to go down. Okay, so that's the storage.
Far back corner. Why is this station so big? That must be it. Boom! We've got power.
Ah, there you go.
The whistling man. I need to warn Peggy.
Do I have to hire or something?
What the hell?
What was that? There's like audio clues with no audio cues with no visuals. It's like that's strange. Or maybe there is and I'm not seeing them. She's out? What's happening?
Oh no.
Exclusive? Wow. So M is not Jenny. What was the
That's not opening.
there was a name. What was Don's name? In the office.
Peggy! Where'd you go?
Oh.
What the? No way. This can't be happening. A call. Where's Peggy, Don?
Have some patience, Forrest. It's almost the end of the night. Almost the end of the show. But it's not over just yet. Got a little time still. So let's make the most of it.
What do you mean? Make the most of it how?
Well,
Huh?
I thought we'd end tonight's Whistling Man special with a special guest. The one who started it all. Let me take that out of your mouth and
You crazy bitch! Let me go!
welcome to the air, Mr. Teddy Gallows Jr.
Wait.
What?
It's all gonna come out tonight, Teddy. Your daddy and his money saved you 20 years ago. But even if he crawled out of his coffin with all the money in the world,
Wait. Where the hell is Teddy? How are you talking to him if you're here with me?
because I'm not there with you, Forrest, I'm here with Teddy. And if he says where that is, well, he knows he'll get it.
Wait, then... Who am I looking at?
Forrest Nash, let me introduce you and all of Gallows Creek to my boy, Henry Barrow.
Your son? You mean you... Wait, that he...
Yes, Forrest. He and I had a son.
So there were two Whistling Men. Of course. That explains how you were always able to get around town so quickly.
Hang on. Did you say Barrow? Then are you?
Let me just get this mask off. Damn uncomfortable thing. No wonder Mooney went crazy wearing this. There we go.
Marie Campbell?
Who the fuck is that?
George, his old girl. Oh. Well, it sure has been years since I last saw. Oh, God damn it.
Where are you going with all of this?
Everyone's gonna know now what Teddy did. He killed George that night. This night. 20 years ago.
Listen to me. You...
You're gonna talk when I talk to you. And not a moment before. Meanwhile, Forrest, I'm gonna give you the chance to talk. You're gonna help me reveal what really happened to George all those years ago.
Love M.
Okay, Marie. I'll do it.
Good. Then let's talk about the night George was murdered.
Murdered? Listen,
I said you speak when you're spoken to. Now, I know you've done some good work tonight, piecing together what happened to George 20 years ago, and that's why I want you to interview us.
Where did it go?
If you say so. I'm not really in a position to argue.
I'm happy we have your cooperation. Do a good job. And hell, you might be the only one to leave here alive.
I need to drag this out. If I can buy Leslie time to get back to Gallows Creek, and if I can find out where Marie is, then this can end. Teddy, we'll start with you. Just, talk me through what happened that night. How did it start?
How would I know? It was 20 years ago.
Very.
Teddy, be honest with me or we're both going to die.
Honest? Forrest, I'm trapped here with a psycho. What the hell? God damn it. Okay. Our first team party was coming up. And when I saw the date it was scheduled for, I had an idea for a way we could prank the new guys.
I understand that kids in Gallows Creek know tonight as Whistling Night. I'm guessing that's what you mean?
Well, we didn't have a name for it then. It was just the night that Mooney went missing. But Whistling Night is what they'd call it later.
Wait. You mean this was the first Whistling Night?
Keep talking, Teddy.
We went up near Whistling Point. God, who was there? Me, Jason, and George, of course. But George didn't come alone. He brought Marie.
And Roller Ricky, he was there too, wasn't he?
Yes, Ricky was there too. Runner Ricky, our wide receiver. I helped him off the bottle, you know. Because I'm a decent man.
Is that so?
Yes, it is. He came apart one day. Some people do. He had some issues. Wasn't stable. I didn't want him to hurt his chances in life. So, I helped him keep himself together.
Yeah. You were afraid he would talk about that night, weren't you?
Keep talking.
About midway through the night, we put the prank into action.
We looked up at the trees and saw Jason there, bloody, like he'd just been stabbed. And the Whistling Man, screaming. George and I and Ricky, we got left behind. But Ricky was in on it too. I know he was. He and Teddy were as close as anybody. Teddy must have told him the plan.
No, Marie, you're wrong. Ricky didn't know.
What?
Did you miss that part of the broadcast? I spoke to him earlier. He had no idea what was happening. He said he was as terrified as anybody. Isn't that right, Teddy? You didn't tell him, did you?
Ricky never could keep his mouth shut. If we told him, he would have given everything away.
But he... well... it doesn't matter.
Well, it does matter. You almost killed an innocent
He's still
person.
guilty.
It was just a stupid prank.
How can you still say it was just a prank?
Oh, come on. Oh, God damn it.
You made George think Jason had been murdered. He thought his best friend was dead.
And so tonight you stabbed him for real?
It's the role he wanted to play.
Jason's still alive, Marie. He was with a friend. They talked her through how to stop the bleeding and got him professional help just in time.
Oh. Well, shame he didn't have the good sense to die earlier. He's gonna regret that. Enough about him. Me and George took off running, but somehow we got separated in the woods. I ended up near the bottom of Whistling Point, and when I noticed George wasn't with me, I panicked. And then, I don't know how he snuck up on me, but it
How did you feel? Seems like just a question takes in time. What happened next makes the story go forward. Who was it? Maybe?
Who was it, Marie? Who was the Whistling Man?
I suddenly recognized it was Chuck. Chuck, Brody. It was the Whistling Man. Laughing away. But then he stops. And he's looking up. At the top of Whistling Point.
What was he looking at? Teddy, what happened next?
Nothing. I mean, it was just
Teddy?
George fell off Whistling Point.
How do you know what happened?
I saw it.
You pushed him. You were up there. You were dressed as the Whistling Man too, and
I didn't push him, God damn it! I just chased him up there, and he kept backing up. When I saw he was about to go over, I reached out. That's what you saw.
you liar.
It's not my fault. He didn't know it was a joke. If he'd had any brains, he would have realized. Ugh, you bitch. No one's going to believe this. After all you did.
I'm sure there's a better way to expose that whole part of the story without like imprisoning us with like music that's a bit too loud for a long time.
If she's lying, why the cover-up?
My future was at stake, Nash. You know what it's like. People like us are bred for bigger things.
Oh, please.
I'm going to be the mayor of this town, Forrest. And then governor. And then, who knows? What happened that night was tragic. It should never have happened. But it was a mistake. It was just a stupid joke gone wrong. So my father sent Clive out to clean it up. Why should a blip ruin my future?
George was a blip?
Clive.
He wasn't a blip, Marie.
His father covered it up from there. I searched for George's body all night, but
You never found his body, Marie?
I looked all night. Jogger found him the next morning, washed up on the river. Instead of telling the truth, she lied. She said she found him in the reservoir.
Our jazz runner, Sandra Sharp.
Everyone was in on it, Forrest. Even the
Yeah.
coroner wrote a fake report. Said George was drinking, that he just got himself into trouble. And
Fake report? I only heard the tapes.
you'd be disgusted by it.
For all it's worth, Virginia didn't have much of a choice. She had a sick sister whose treatments she couldn't afford. She played along with the gallows to save her sister's life. And her own.
Even still, she should have told the truth. I did my part. I tried everything I could think of. I even went to the newspaper, but no. That coward killed the story. But Maurice Russell is dead now.
This has to stop, Marie.
It never should have started. He shouldn't have pushed my George off the cliff. He should have been punished. But it's coming to a stop. At least for now. Here, where George and I first met, before he joined the football team. It was right after he shot the winning throw.
Wait a sec.
Where's Mary holding Teddy hostage? The school gym, the football field, roller rink. What did you say? I really wish there was like a way to see the backlog of the dialogue. I like missed that last part that she said. Guess the football field.
You're at the football field.
Jesus Christ! Forrest, you idiot! We're in the gym at Gallows Creek High!
I told you not to do that.
Wait!
He's dead too now,
Well,
isn't he?
He is. Anyway, I think that about wraps up the interview with Teddy. So,
Marie? Where? Oh my god.
Peggy!
Teddy!
Peggy, it's been so long since I've seen your face. I worried you wouldn't come. And here I was, thinking you'd forgot me.
I'd never forget my own sister.
there you go.
Forrest seems lost for words. Wanna explain, Peggy?
Earlier, while you were speaking to Jason, I got a call. You remember? Well, it was from Dawn. She said that my sister Marie was there that night George died, and that I should come to the gym for a reunion.
And when you walked in, you found out.
That my sister is the Whistling Man.
Good to see you too, Peggy.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
She said that it was my last chance to see my sister. I knew if I told you, you'd try to stop me or come with me when we need you on the radio. And I just... What happened to you, Marie? You just disappeared one day.
Disappeared? I was thrown out, Peggy. I begged Mom and Dad to do something about what happened that night, but did they care? No. They told me to stay quiet. They only cared when they learned I'd been with George. And
Marie, I'm so sorry. I never knew.
it's not your fault. Really, it's Mom and Dad I should be seeing right now. But since they're dead and gone, well, I'll have to settle for the next best thing.
Wait. Is that why you went after that kid in the maze? Eugene Stein? Because his parents?
That's right. Eugene's parents were there that night too. But they got themselves killed in a bus accident.
Like the whole town
And
was
since
there.
only their child was left,
Marie, please.
Mom and Dad are gone, Peggy. Besides, you forgot me. Just like the rest. You forgot.
Marie, Peggy never forgot about you.
Keep your mouth shut.
She kept a card from you. She kept it here on her desk.
I have
What
it in my hand.
card?
The card you made me for my 8th birthday.
What does it say then?
Happy birthday, Peg. Now you're great and 8. Love, M.
Well,
Henderson police! Freeze! No! Henry! Get out of there! Ah!
Peggy!
We have one wounded, one dead, and we're in pursuit of the suspect.
Henderson police! Freeze!
Forrest!
Leslie, how's Peggy?
She's been cut pretty bad, but we're here now.
I'll be okay.
What happened?
Marie!
Hey, Zara! I need you to look after Peggy. She needs help. Now, we got here just in the nick of time.
Where's Marie?
She bolted right as we got here. The police are right on her heels. It won't be long now. It's over, Forrest.
Well, folks, it was a long night, but we made it through together. I'm gonna head off to go check on Peggy. This has been Forrest Nash. Let's make tomorrow better.
Ugh. Oh, we could have died as well.
This is Officer Trout. Come in. One suspect is in custody. Trail the other suspect into the nearby woods.
So, some part of this game are really good, some part of it are like a bit boring or like weirdly paced. Like this whole end section is a bit anticlimactic because we're not doing anything. We're just like, you know, being told basically the end with minimal input. So that's a bit disappointing. So yeah, we lost Maurice, lost track, custody because I didn't see the right thing. There's Piggy. That's what Piggy looks like? Wow. I would not ask. Wow. Sad Dave.
Oh, it's a killer frequency!
Forest. Yeah, some of those I'm not sure. Maybe we did noise during the, was it Morris or Murphy?
At the top of Whistling Point.
I'm guessing this is not the best ending. I want to try it again to save everyone, but like there's no skip dialogue and it's pretty slow, so it's not going for it. It's still. I hope maybe those like chapter select. I should have saved more often. That's a good one.
No, stop! Suspect has jumped!
So Jenny had nothing to do
Officer Lugo, do you have a visual? Negative.
in it. I was wrong, but like, did we knew anything about Mary during the game? Like, we didn't even know she existed, so like there was no way we could have found out about her existence or figured it out. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's a bit disappointing. Like it's fun when there's a way to actually figure it out by yourself before the big reveal. What happens if we continue?
Keep your mouth shut.
She kept a card from you. She kept it here on her.
Yeah, there's no chapter select. Kind of fun to go back to the beginning after the whole story. That's where we get killed, right? So, who are we? Who are we now, like, getting killed? Like, who is that person that's right by the radio station? Right. Like, is that just, like, no one? So that's not Mary, that's her,
Do you hear something, Peggy?
or do you look the same?
Hear what?
Thought I heard someone yelling, or I don't know, a howl.
Forrest, is this a joke?
No, I almost swore I heard something.
Oh, and here I was thinking you'd finally started to ease up. You probably just heard some cats outside.
Cats?
You know, 4 legs, whiskers, tails, not dogs.
I know what a cat is. But I mean, does Gallows Creek have a stray cat problem or something?
Not since the rats moved in. Anyway, you ready to do the pre-flight checks?
Seriously? Do we have to do these checks every time? And do you have to call them that?
Reggie pays us to check the equipment before each show, and he pays us to call it a pre-flight check. But if you're sure you don't want to...
Let's just get started. I know how this goes.
Okay, Big Shot. Any technical failures tonight are on your head. Now, let's get the show started. After your introduction, our first segment is Guess That Scream.
I thought that was a joke.
Nope, and don't blame me for this one. It's Reggie all the way, and he demands we do it tonight. Okay, Forrest, shut the music off. Okay, you're live in 3, 2...
189.16.
Good evening, Gallows Creek. This is your host, Forrest Nash, and you're listening to 189.16, The Scream. Before we start taking your calls tonight on Gallows Creek's only late-night phone-in talk show, I need to let you know about a special competition we have for you this evening. Guess That Scream.
This is actually one of the station manager's better ideas.
Here's how it works. I'm gonna play you a scream, then you call and guess that scream. We need you to guess why they're screaming. Did they stub their toe, saw off a finger, or discover the corpse of a loved one?
That's good. Now, Forrest, hit them with the tape.
We'll play that scream in just a second. Listen close, and then call in to guess that scream. Hey, what do you mean, play the tape? I used to have a tape guy do that for me.
You're not in Chicago anymore, Forrest. Here in Gallows Creek, you get to be your own tape guy. Come on, I gave it to you yesterday.
So, like, there's...
Forrest, you do have the tape right. You knew we were doing this tonight.
Peggy, let's be real. Guess that scream is a terrible idea. No, I don't have the tape.
It may be a stupid idea, but that doesn't mean it can't be fun. We're going to need a scream tonight, Forrest, and you're the one at the mic, so...
So, like, there's those stickers for pinpointing location, but, like, we don't use them ever in a game, really. I've only used, like, 2 to like, mark that street, but that's about it. There was no real other reason to do that. It feels like this game, like, there's, like, a setting in place, but it's still, like, there's still a lot that has to be developed. I guess, like, maybe DLC content or something. I'm not sure. But, like, this feels like this was here for a reason, but that reason never existed. Right? Because, like, I mean, if you figure out, like, where Mary is, during the roller Ricky's debacle, then like you don't need to pinpoint anything. So yeah, I don't know. Or maybe there's something hidden that I'm not aware of. Like, there was a guy here. There's a guy here. Like, some of the murder mystery were cool to solve. Like, I like the Edge Maze one was fun. The quiz one was okay. You know, like, it's cool when you do things and you need to figure out stuff. But, like, just going down in the basement and like, listening to some tape is a bit lacking. I was expecting a bit more in terms of involvement in solving the mysteries, and so there's not that much of a challenge. Like, there's a bit, but like it feels like sometimes it's really unclear what they are trying to ask of you, and like one misstep in the text can mean the death of you know, of one of the townspeople. So yeah, I don't know. And like the whole game, you're just like, if it is a VR game, like the whole game, you're just like standing here around and like throwing things at the wall, but there's not that much you can interact with, right? Like, and you can take stuff, but then you can't do anything with it. So it's a bit like whatever, just throw it on the floor. So yeah, a bit restricted, and like for a radio station, you only have like what is it, like 3, 6, 8 vinyls to play around, and so you listen to them twice very very quickly. I mean, I understand you get new ones during the game, but there should be more from the start, like at least twice as that, just so you have a little bit of choice there. It just feels weird a little bit. Like, this is cool, this is fun, but like this is basically just a setting menu. You don't really need to interact with any of it. You do need to lower the volume for the one of the puzzles, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I really like the idea of the game. I think it's a great idea. I think it's a great premise. The Like, it's not very believable that radio station would take 911 call, but doesn't really matter. Like, it's fun and it's a way to get that story happening. So I'm down with it. But yeah, I don't know. Kinda wish there was a bit more to it. And like, just, you know, things that are annoying, like you can't go out when it's not time to. Like, maybe we could have just a headset, so that, like, I'm guessing it's for hearing her talk throughout the whole show when she exposes things. But like, if we had some kind of headset, then we could just listen to her anywhere in a station or something. Because it's kind of weird. Like, when you want to go, because you already know you can't, you need to wait for her to finish her speech. And the talking is a bit slow. And like, it's humorous, but it's not that good, or like that. I don't know. The voicing is fine. It's just a bit goofy, but in a kind of like cringe way.
I used to go out all across America, and now I'm just screaming into a mic in a backwater town. Jesus.
Come on, Forrest, just do it. That's enough dead air already. Just think of a scream and let it rip.
Oh, God. Sorry about that. I'm back. Had to step away there for a second. Listen close, and then call in to guess that scream.
Is that
Well,
even a
folks,
scream?
There you have it. Call in with your guesses, and if you get it right, you could win 2 tickets to the amazing Maze Maze and 1 free fried dough. Fried dough. Just call in at 555-239-KFAM with your guess. Now, here's some music while you get dialing. It's David Scopo with Moonlight.
Oh, God, Forrest, that was amazing.
Thanks.
I can't wait to hear what people think that was.
How the hell did I get into this mess?
Lighten up, Forrest. That's going to be the highlight of my week.
Alright, anyway, I think we'll end the stream here.
Oh,
I wanted
Forrest,
to
there's a
finish the
call
game.
coming in. Time to turn the music off.
It was fun. It was a fun time. Not a very long game, but it doesn't matter. I wish the mysteries were a
Forrest,
bit
shut the
more
music off.
involved, a bit more consistent. But it is what it is. I'm glad I played it. It's a fun time. It's a cool vibe game. But it's mostly
We have a call waiting.
story game where you just stand here and like press some buttons when you're told, but like if you press them when you're not told, they don't do anything because like the game doesn't want you to do stuff when it doesn't want you to do it. So yeah, some good, some bads.
I suppose I should take this call.
Very looking forward to maybe DLC, more stuff from this game. I would think more, definitely. It was a good time. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you had fun, and take it easy. Until next time. Bye.
Hey, Big Shot, hit the button and take the call.